sisters in Wonderland,
and today we're going to teach you how to make the most of your Disneyland experience, or Disney World, or any Disney park for that matter.
And this is a collab with our friend Bethany, who makes amazing and entertaining Disney DIYs, tips and tricks, and then a bunch of other stuff that branch out like room decor and stuff like that. She's very informative too on a lot of her videos.
So without further ado, let's get you prepared for your next Disney weekend stay.
Obviously we're not going to go too into detail because a lot of people specifically pack different things for different occasions. So we're just going to talk about Disney specifically, or things that people wouldn't really think of packing off the top of their head.
So the first thing that we're going to focus on is clothing and accessories and, you know, personal, what's on your body. One of the many reasons is because, first of all, you obviously may get wet / dirty / whatever happens. Always want to have at least 2 backup pairs of outfits. So for outfits, you always at least want to have 1 extra pair of whatever you're doing that day, because you never know if you're gonna get wet on rides, dirty with food, or you know, you just never know. If you're staying for a weekend, then you might want to pack 2 more outfits. If you're staying for a week, then you might want to pack 3. If you're staying for 2 weeks, goals, and you just, you know, go based on like how you know what you're gonna wear. And yeah. Obviously, since you're a designer, you're going to want to take a ton of pictures, and you don't want to be wearing the same exact things in every photo. So it's easier to wear lightweight clothes that you can easily swap out for a different thing, and plus that helps if like you get dirty, or you specifically get like one thing dirty, you're going to want to swap out like 1 t-shirt. Then it's really easy to do. So yeah. And another fun accessory that you can add is ears. I love ears so much, they're so pretty. And I actually won these ears by this company called Play It By Ears. I will leave their info down below, and make sure to check them out. They're like, this is so beautiful. These are Finding Dory ears, and obviously they're just so beautiful, you know? So you're always gonna want to be sporting out like mix and match outfits, or like you want to match your ears to your hair, your ears to your outfits. It's just always gonna, you know, go good.
Since you're staying the weekend, you're always going to want to bring your daily electronics, like your phone, maybe especially your camera, to take a lot of pictures. You might even need to bring your laptop if you have like homework or work that you have to do. So don't forget your chargers, especially because you are going to be taking a lot of pictures, and you can bring your laptop, so at the end of the day you can import all your pictures onto your laptop
and take more the next day.
Exactly. So you can clear your cards at night, bring extra SD cards if you're planning on taking a lot of pictures. Every person is different. Some people take a lot, some people take a little bit. Just know just always be prepared for the best. Don't forget your chargers for your camera, laptop, your phone. You're gonna want portable chargers. I have 3 because I got these 2 for free. I paid for this one, but just invest in a really good one. You're gonna want these, especially if you're on your phone all day taking pictures, recording, pulling up the Disney app and stuff like that. So don't forget your portable chargers. You're not going to want to stop and use an outlet, or go back to the hotel and use that outlet. You're going to want to have these on hand for sure.
Some things that people might forget are razors or loofahs, or anything that can be easily forgotten.
The next category we're going to get into is more like a first aid kind. Don't forget to take Tylenol, because it's a lot of walking, and then the heat, depending on what time of the year you go, you can get a headache, but you always want to be safe. If you're flying, take airborne, just things that you know you might need. Also, try your best to take like your own plastic water bottle, because they do have, plastic water bottle, because they do have fill-up stations all over the park. You don't have to go out and buy water. A lot of people prefer it because it's
bottles, and
a lot of people
they know
prefer
where it comes from. But actually, all over the parks they have filtered water. Restaurants, first aid offices, they're all going to be clean, healthy, really cold water. So make sure to stop by those places.
Yes. And then just don't forget to take any first aid stuff you might need if you know one of your kids gets car sick, or you want to take band-aids or something. Anything that you specifically might need for a weekend. And most importantly, don't forget your tickets. There have been many stories and crazy people saying that they forgot their tickets and have to call somebody that's at home to fax them over or something. Especially if you're going to Disney World, or I think Disney World, if you're going to Disney World and need the magic bands, do not forget those at home, because those are your tickets.
One way to make the most of your day is definitely fast passes. We've gone days where in the middle of the day we'll decide, oh, let's get a fast pass for Space Mountain, and then we'll feel like we're trapped in that one for the rest of the day because we don't know which time it is and which time we can get our next one.
our system is, let's say we get there at 8 o'clock, we get a fast pass for a ride that's already filling up, like Space Mountain or Indiana Jones, and it says come back at about 8:30. So at 8:30, instead of going on the ride, we get a fast pass for another ride that we know is going to fill up. And then we just keep doing that. Instead of going straight to the ride as our time comes up, we go get a fast pass for a different ride. So that every time we get off of that ride, we already have a fast pass for something else. And it just goes back to back to back. Like one time we did 15 rides in an hour because we used that system.
Yeah.
That's usually if you get there at park opening, but it can work if you get there at like 10 or around there. AM, of course, AM.
If you're using FastPass Plus, then you can make your FastPass arrangements prior to your visit and be able to actually go and not have to worry about it that day. But personally, we just like doing it that day because whatever we're feeling, you know?
And we go to Disneyland, which doesn't have FastPass Plus
Yes.
yet. A tip for spending a weekend or longer at a Disney park is to take a tour. If you're there just for one day, you don't want to devote your whole day to the tour. Take the tour early, and then that way you can explore those times again and again the more days you come back.
One thing that I definitely recommend is watching all the nighttime spectaculars because it'll end your night in a magical way. Ones that I recommend are World of Color, Paint the Night, or any nighttime fireworks that they have.
Careful planning tip is to plan the parks you want to visit around how long you plan to spend there. So if you're only doing the one park per day sort of thing, we went to Disney World and we were there for 4 days. What we did is we left California at 11 p.m. and got there at 5 a.m. So what we did is we got to our hotel room, we napped, and then we went to Animal Kingdom since there's not an abundance of things to do. And it was a very relaxed day because we watched the safari, we rode the safari and we met characters. Like there's not so much to do, but we did a lot of it. And it was very relaxing. We still got to come back to our hotel and relax the rest of the day and get over our jet lag.
If you're staying in a Disney resort hotel, then you're definitely going to want to explore it because there's like many adventures that you can take just in your hotel.
We stayed at the French Quarter when we went to Disney World, and then we didn't know that they had the boat to take you to Disney Springs until that night because we didn't really check. And then at the Disneyland hotel, we started looking at all this cool stuff the first time we went. And
they have restaurants, they have
and
shops.
going through the lobby is always fun. So always explore your hotel first time. We planned the parks around my mother's birthday, which was right in the middle of the week, so we went to Magic Kingdom that day. We just planned it where we knew we'd have time, less time, and then we also saw the Cirque du Soleil show in Disney Springs, La Nuba, and that was a lot of fun. So we went to Hollywood Studios that day because we knew we'd be home from Hollywood Studios early with enough time to be able to go watch La Nuba the same day.
So if you guys enjoyed this video, then definitely check our Disneyland Do's and Don'ts video right here. And it's more in detail about things not to do or things to do in the Disneyland Resort. So if you're visiting Disneyland, then definitely check out this video.
And if you want more Disney related videos, check out the rest of our videos. And don't forget, this was a collab with Bethany, who also makes Disney videos. She does a lot of DIYs, like I said, tips. You won't regret checking out her page. She's really fun. Really hope you subscribe to her. And if you're coming from her channel, please subscribe to us. We
We're
love
Sisters
it.
in Wonderland. We do Disney videos, and yeah. We hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you've ever been to any Disney resorts for a weekend, then make sure to leave your #1 tips and tricks down below.
In the comments.
Hey guys, made it this far in the video. Go follow us on Twitter and Instagram. And follow our MySpace and our Twitter and our SoundCloud. No,
We don't have any of those.
we have Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. We'll leave our info down below. Thank you guys for watching this video, and we love the support. And
Subscribe to Bethany.
subscribe to Bethany and us, and like this video and her video.
And most importantly,
Don't forget your tickets.
You're about to say something.